Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the hopeful elect of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Got to give all praises honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, the Most High, the Heavenly Father. His Hebrew name is Yahweh, not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Most High, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahaya, not Allah. It's Yahweh. And his only begotten son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shah. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua, not Yehoshua. It's Yahweh Shah. So we got to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, whether they can accept it or not. And a sincere salutation to all the Akim pushing this truth and believing this truth to the four winds of the earth, the entire world, waking up the hope for the elect. And shalom to the Akwath who are listening and learning, the few sisters who are listening and learning. I'm Isaiah from the Jim Masolano camp coming at you another lesson in truth, facts, faith, and edification, another day edification, another Saturday edification. Lord, wouldn't it be edifying? And I titled this lesson, If Words Won't Teach, Adversity Will. And I meant to bring this out yesterday in the lesson I did, the word adversity on Google. So Lord, wouldn't it be edifying? So what's about to come is adversity. And the Lord sent us to Babylon the Great for correction. So if you won't be corrected, which is all through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah, but if you won't be corrected, then adversity is what's left, man. Adversity, that's it. If you won't be corrected by being in captivity, adversity is left. So, matter of fact, let me read this first, and then I'm gonna read the word for adversity. This is Isaiah 42. Because as the brother as the brother Knight Kemp said, the head brother Knight Kemp said, the world is our captivity. The Lord scattered us throughout the four corners of the earth, right? For punishment. So the world is our captivity. The entire planet is our prison. But Babylon the Great, North America, is maximum security. So if you won't be corrected, there's nothing left for you but death, man. As the Lord said in Jeremiah 29:17, you are just a vile fig that cannot be eaten. That's all you are, man. A vile fig that cannot be eaten. I'm watching these videos, man. All these videos. I don't know if you saw the video that Elder Malcolm did, man. Hey, these devils ready to roll, man. Okay? Hey, they ready to destroy Babylon the Great, man. And if you ain't being corrected, man, you're gonna die a grievous death. If not from the missiles, if the Lord don't have you specially, if the Lord don't have you specially move to the side for a missile, you're gonna die of famine. You're gonna die of pestilence. You're gonna die, man. This is Isaiah 42 in verse 22. It reads, it say, but this is a people. Matter of fact, let me read 21. It say, the Lord Yahweh is well pleased for his righteousness' sake. He will magnify the law and make it honorable. He will do this, man. So you're either gonna get corrected or you're gonna die a grievous death. Verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none delivereth, for a spoil, and none self-restore. 2/3 don't want to be restored, man. They want to just keep getting their perks here, living in captivity, man. Just, better perks, better jobs, better house, better cars, man. They just want to keep getting there, a better bag, a better woman, and just they good with that, man. It's a Who among you would give ear to this? Who will hearken and hear? Who will hearken and hear? That's the thing, man. The Lord got to give you the calling. You got to hear it. If you don't hear it, you ain't gonna get it, man. If you can't hear it, you definitely ain't gonna see it. It's a who among you will give ear to this? To what? To being a spoil, to being robbed, to being given as a prey to the enemies, man. Who want to understand this? That's why I said, who shall know? Who shall declare, man? Who can interpret? Who can interpret this, man? Who among you will give ear? Who will hearken and hear for the time to come? Who gave Jacob for a spoil? This what the world don't understand. Who gave so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians to these enemies, man? Who? Who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers? Did not the Lord? And you can't tell Jake nothing today, man. You can't tell Jake it was the Lord that put us in this situation, man. You can't. They ain't gonna believe it, man. Everything is it's the devil. These wacky Christians, it's the devil that did it. God doesn't do nothing like this to the people that he loved. Well, what Bible you been reading? It say, who gave Jacob for his spoil and Israel to the robbers? Did not the Lord Yahweh? He against whom we have sinned. And you can read this to them, and they still say, no, that's in the Old Testament. For it say, he against whom we have sinned, for they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient unto his law. And they love to say, oh, the law done away with. What the Lord say, different, man. He plainly says different, man. But as the disciples actually Hawashai, was that Matthew 13? Why do you speak to them in parables? Well, he said, hey, for them, it's not known for it's for you, man, to understand the mystery of the kingdom of heaven. So, like the brother put up, John 10:27, if you can hear, if you can see, this is for you, man. It say, for they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient to his law. And it's about the words of the Lord, man. It's simply about just listening to the words, man. It say, therefore he hath poured upon him the fury of his anger and the strength of battle, and it have set him on fire round about. Yet he knew not, Jake don't know not, and it burned him, yet he laid it not to heart. And still to this day, in 2021, man, the year of the Haitian of Yahweh Shemawashah, Jake still isn't laying this to heart, man. They want to make merchandise of this. It's just a game, man. It's just something to do, man. But adversity will make you a firm believer, man. Right before you check out, you're going to realize. Now, this is the word. The reason I read Isaiah 42 because it said the Lord put us in this situation, man. To see, like the brother to a couple weeks ago, the word aristocrats, man, which is dealing with the best of that nation, man. The Lord is only dealing with the best. Hey, when he woke up the valley of dry bones, hey, the race ain't to the swift. It tell you that in Hebrews, matter of fact, let me read this real quick. This is Hebrews chapter 12 and 1. It reads, wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which do so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. So, from the valley of dry bones to now, man, we've been setting a race that's patience, man. A race to what? Hey, to the crown, man, to the kingdom of heaven. So, and out of this race, the Lord is looking for the aristocrats, man. The best of the nation. The word aristocrats go into the best ones, that's fit for this job, man. I always say it all the time. Yahweh is not finna sit anybody down with Yahweh shot in the kingdom of heaven, man. When you read in Matthew 19 and 27 and Luke 22 and 28, when Yahweh shall say, ye are they which follow me in my temptation, I will appoint you, hey, with me as heads in my kingdom, man. So there's not going to be anybody sitting around this wreck the gun, out the gun, whatever shaped table is going to be with Yahweh shot the head, man. Ain't gonna be no anybody sitting at this table, man. He's looking for the aristocrats, man. So this is the word adversity. Hey, because these words won't teach you, destruction will, man. This is the word aristocrat. Adversity. I mean, Salakia. Adversity. It's a difficulties, misfortune, right? Let's look up some of the similar words. It's a bad luck, trouble, difficulty, hardship, distress, disaster. It got sufferings, affliction, sorrow, misery, heartbreak, heartache, tribulation, woe, pain, trauma, torment, torture. It's a mishap. Then it got accident, shock, upset, reversal, setback, crisis, tragedy, catastrophic, calamity, trial, burden, blow, issue. All these words is in the scriptures, man. What? Jacob's trouble, man. So, if these words won't teach you, adversity definitely will, man. Now, this is, hey, right. Brother, put up Jeremiah, Taveri, servant of Yahushua, put up Jeremiah 5:5. I will get me unto the great men, and will speak unto them, for they have known the way of the Lord Yahweh, and the judgment of their power, but these have altogether broken the yoke and burst the bonds. And these are the ones that broke the yoke. That broken the yoke and burst the bonds is the ones that don't want to come under the order, man. Which leads to them not wanting to be part of the aristocrats. This is Jeremiah, because they're trying to find some other way to get up, man. This is Jeremiah 6:19. And it reads, Hear, O earth, behold, I will bring evil upon this people, even the fruit of their thoughts, because they have not hearkened unto my words. And this is how simple this is, man. Just to the words of the Lord. They have not hearkened unto my words, nor to my law, but rejected it. You see? But rejected it, man. This is Proverbs chapter 1. And verse I'm gonna start at 23. It say, Turn you at my reproof, behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, I will make known my words unto you. Through who? First and foremost, through our spiritual fathers, apostles of great millstone, and the elders on down, man. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called and you refuse, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity, which is one of the words for adversity. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mark when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress, which is another word for adversity, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. The Lord ain't gonna answer you in your time of calamity, but Jesus loved everybody. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. So at this point of seeking the Lord, it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late, then. It said, they shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. And this is Jake trying to seek the Lord in Jacob's trouble, not before. While we got time now, they're not trying to seek the Lord now. They're going to try to seek the Lord in Jacob's trouble, and it's going to be too late, man. It said, for they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They were none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. Therefore, shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. So you're going to be left to your own thoughts, man. That's what you're gonna be left with. You're gonna be left to your own thoughts, man. This is Psalms chapter 2, verse 4. It reads, He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision. And it's talking about two-thirds of Jake and the heathens. But two-thirds of Jake, the Lord is gonna laugh, man. The Lord is gonna laugh, man. This is let me get one more right here. This is Psalms 59 and 8. It reads, But thou, O Yahweh, shall laugh at them, thou shalt have all the heathen in derision. Two-thirds of Jacob is known as heathens, man, because they follow the ways of the heathens. So the Lord said he's gonna laugh at two-thirds of Israel, man, because they refuse to hearken to his words, man. The Lord is simple, man. It's a simple thing, man. All we got to do is just listen, man. Open our ears and listen. This is I'm gonna read this again. I brought it out yesterday. This is Jeremiah 29 and 17. It say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, because it say, Behold, I will send upon them the sword, the famine, and the pestilence, and will make them like vile figs that cannot be eaten. They are so evil. The Lord just saying, hey, you simply got to be done away with because you don't want to listen, man. This is 1 Corinthians 14 and verse 8. It reads, For if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle? Right? The Lord said the trumpet shall give an uncertain sound. Who shall prepare himself for the battle? What did the Lord say to the men of Israel? Let's read that. There's Isaiah 58 and 1. It reads, Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet. We don't need no what's this thing called? We don't need no horn, man. What these Christians be using these microphones, man. We don't need that. They be using these them little horns. I forgot the name of it right now. We don't need those, man. We got our voice, man. The Lord said use your voice, not a damn microphone. You got a lot of jakes and these can't be using microphones, man. Cause they're trying to get everybody on the block to him. The Lord, if the Lord wanted us to do that, he would have said it, man. All we need is our voice. Not saying it's going off or using a loudspeaker and a microphone. Not saying it's going off, but hey, we don't need that, man. But the point is, then again, it could be used, whatever. Cry loud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet. It say lift up, like if you was blowing a trumpet. Lift your voice up this way, man. Cry loud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins. So, back in 1 Corinthians 14 and 8, it reads, If the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who is this trumpet? The men of Israel. If the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle? The Lord saying who? Well, only the ones that can hear. Only the ones that can hear and them that can see, man. These are the ones that's preparing. So the Lord saying, hey, prepare, man, because the time is coming. This is Ezekiel 7:14. It reads, They have blown the trumpet. Who have blown it? Stopping the apostle great millstone. They have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, to make everybody ready, but none go up to the battle. For my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof, not some, all. The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. You see, the Lord say, they have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none go to the battle. For my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. What is in Revelation 13? He gonna cause all, right? Let's read that real quick. This is Revelations 3 and verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word, simple, man. It's simple math, man. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So no one is going to be missed out, man. Everybody, hey, everybody gonna be tried, man. But the Lord say he talking to who? He's talking to you jakes, man. Again, Ezekiel 7:14, they have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none go to the battle. For my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. The sword is without. That's why Jake getting gunned down right now, left and right. That's why Jake getting gunning each other down. They getting gunned down and they gunning each other down. The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. It's all type of pestilence, man. Diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer. There's a lot of pestilence out there, man, that Jake don't consider pestilences, man. All these sicknesses that we get because we under curses are pestilences, man. All of them. Any disease you can think of is a pestilence, man. It say the sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. Hey, these devils push fried food everywhere, man. Give you high blood pressure, clogging up your arteries. That's a pestilence, man. The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. The Lord has made us to maneuver through these things, man. That's why Yahweh said, be wise as serpents and harmless as doves, man. This is 2 Ezra 16 and 40. It reads, and it's all simply just listening to the words of Yahweh Shema Shah. 2 Ezra 16 and 40. O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle. And in those evils, be even as pilgrims upon the earth. You see, 2/3 will suffer, man. Lord willing, we be not of that number. 2/3 will suffer, man. And we just messengers bringing out the message. I didn't want to make this too long. I just was thinking about the word adversity. I wanted to bring it out yesterday, but I forgot. But hey, you can receive this reproof, this correction, or you're gonna suffer grievously, man. This is Jeremiah 16. Jeremiah 16 and 1. It reads, the word of the Lord Yahweh came also unto me, saying, thou shalt not take thee a wife, neither should thou have sons or daughters in this place. But thus saith the Lord Yahweh concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that begat them in this land. They shall die of grievous deaths, they shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the field. For thus saith the Lord, enter not into the house of mourning, neither go to lament nor bemoan them, for I have taken away my peace from this people, saith the Lord, even loving kindness and mercies. So let's keep reading. It say, both the great and the small shall die in this land. They shall not be buried, neither shall men lament for them, nor cut themselves, nor make themselves bald for them, which is a heathen custom, to cut your hair or to cut your flesh for the dead. It's a heathen custom. That's what these Egyptians used to do, other heathens too. The point is, the Lord say he gonna lay them out, man, because he have taken, again, Jeremiah 16:5, for I have taken away my peace from this people. So while Jake around here protesting, talking about peace, we just want to be left alone. Peace, man, ain't no peace to the wicked, man. That's in what is that? Isaiah 48:22, man. The Lord said there is no peace to the wicked, man. And 2/3 of Jake are wicked, man. So he's gonna take your kids, whether they young, whether they teenagers, or they in the single digits, he's gonna take them, man. Why? The parents are not teaching the kids about Yahweh Shema Shah. So he's going to take them. This is verse 7. It says, neither shall men tear themselves for them in mourning, to comfort them for the dead. The Lord say, hey, when your family members begin to die, don't cry for them, because they was wicked, man. The Lord say, choose the life or death, man. And all you got to do is simply turn back to Yahweh Shema Shah, man, and follow the ways of his words, man, and you can live. And if you do die, and you die in the name of Yahweh Shema Shah, happy ye, man. You get to come back on the chariot with Yahweh Shah and the angels, man. You get to come back with Yahweh Shah, man. It say, neither shall men tear themselves for them in mourning. You every time Jake have a funeral, they're not, and when the person die, they done cried out the whole week, and then they still at the funeral crying. Come on, man. The Lord say, neither shall men tear themselves for them in mourning, to comfort them for the dead. Neither shall men give them the cup of consolation, to drink for their father or for their mother. What does it mean, the cup of consolation? What Jake love to do at the funeral? After the funeral, they love to drink. Oh, let me pour out some liquor for my homie, or for whoever, for my auntie. Let me pour out a little something for my mama. Man, listen. The Lord say, neither shall men tear themselves for them in mourning, to comfort them for the dead. That's how you show you the Lord. This is the ultimate Jake, man, because Jake love to pour out liquor for somebody that done died, man. The Lord say, neither shall men give them the cup of consolation, to drink for their father or for their mother. It say, thou shalt not also go into the house of feasting, to sit with them to eat and drink. What Jake do at the funeral? After the funeral over, they go and they have food, man. The Lord, everything that Jake do here in Babylon the Great and around the world, the Lord say not to do it. Is you hearing this? Again, neither shall men tear themselves for them in mourning, to comfort them for the dead. Neither shall men give them the cup of consolation, to drink for their father or for their mother. Thou shalt not also go into the house of feasting, to sit with them to eat and to drink, man. And this is exactly what Jake do, man. These are all the customs that the world do every time somebody die, man. They mourn, they cry, they eat, they drink, man. Every time the Lord say not to do it. This is directly disobeying the words of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. This is verse 9. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the God of Israel, behold, I will cause to cease out of this place in your eyes and in your days the voice of mirth, which is happiness, and the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom, and the voice of the bride. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt show this people all these words, this lesson about listening to the words of Yahweh Shema Shah, when thou shalt show this people all these words, and they shall say unto thee, wherefore hath the Lord pronounced all this great evil against us? Or what is our iniquity? Or what is our sin that we have committed against the Lord our power? He said, don't tear yourselves for the dead. Don't drink. right? It say, "But what is our sin that we have committed against the Lord Yahweh, our power? Then should thou say to them, because your fathers have forsaken me, said the Lord, and walked after other gods, and have served them, and have worshipped them, and have forsaken me, and have not kept my law. And ye have done worse than your fathers. For behold, ye walk every one after the imagination of his evil heart, that they may not hearken unto me. Therefore I will cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not, neither ye nor your fathers, and there ye shall serve other gods day and night, where I will not show you favor." You see? And that's why we way over here on this side of the earth, bugged out, man, being wicked. Why? For simply not following the words of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Well, now we got to pay for it, man. And 2/3 ain't gonna come back from this. They just gonna lose their life. They'll come back in the kingdom, man. But they got to down this side. They got to down this side, man. And it's simple. All we got to do is just follow ways of the Lord, man. This is our Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now the Creator. Remember now thy Creator. Hey, it's crazy because it say, remember now thy Creator, your Creator. The Lord said, He said He's our God and none else, man. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. The evil days is not here, man. We still got time to seek Yahweh Shema Shah fully, man. But Jake say, hey, they ain't, man. They ain't gonna follow the Lord, man. So they gotta just lose their life. But adversities is gonna get bad, man. I'm gonna close with this. It's Jeremiah 30 and verse 7. It say, "Alas, for that day is great." It say, "So that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." So it's gonna come a day. It's saying none is like it, man. There's no day like this day, man. It say, "For it shall come to pass in that day, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him." So only ones gonna come out of this is the hopefully elect, the 1/3, man. Now this is Jeremiah 30 and verse 11. It say, "For I am with thee, saith the Lord Yahweh, to save thee, though I make a full end of the nations where I have scattered you. Yet will I not make a full end of thee, but I will correct thee in measure." I will correct thee in measure, man. Everybody got a lot. Everybody got a portion, man. "But I will correct thee in measure." It say, "For I am," again, Salaki, it say, "But I will correct thee in measure, and will not leave thee altogether unpunished. But thus said the Lord Yahweh," because he said he's gonna give us the water, though he give us, let's read that real quick. Hold on. To make that point. It's Isaiah 30 and 20. It say, "Oh, it say, and though the Lord give you the bread of adversity, right, and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thy eyes shall see thy teachers." So the Lord say back in Jeremiah 30, let's read this again. Jeremiah 30, it say, "But I will correct thee in measure, and will not leave thee altogether unpunished." See, we got to go through. We got to go through this bread of adversity, the water of affliction, right? It say, "I will not leave thee altogether unpunished. But thus saith the Lord Yahweh, thy bruise is incurable, and thy wound is grievous." Hey, Because we all will be dead, man. If Yahweh Shah don't come back and get us, man, we'll all be dead, man. That's why he said this in Matthew 24 and 22. Hey, hey, we done been so wicked. What is that? Isaiah 64. He said Isaiah 64 and 6. Like all our righteousness is like filthy rags, man. This is Matthew 24 and 22. And except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. We don't know who the elect is, but we know they're going to get out of here. Scarcely, as the scriptures say, right? You know, First Peter 4 and 18, right? The righteous shall scarcely be saved. So adversity for 2/3 is coming, man. It's coming. It's already here, but on a whole nother level, man. It's gonna really play out, man. And see, these people really don't believe that it's gonna play out. They believe that brother just read these scriptures just to be reading them, man. But these things is really, these words is really jump off out the pages, man. They finna really play out, man. And all we gotta do is just stay diligent, man, and studying, watching, hearing, man, listening and watching, man, being diligent. Because, which I'm gonna close with this. This is Isaiah 36 and 6. And it reads, Salakia, Isaiah 36 and 6. Isaiah 33 and 6, Salakia. It say, and wisdom and knowledge. Matter of fact, this Isaiah 33 and 5. The Lord Yahweh is exalted, for he dwelleth on high. He hath filled Zion with judgment and righteousness. He hath filled Zion with judgment and righteousness, man. You see that? That's equal balance with judgment and righteousness, man. Because the Lord say, real quick, my spirit, here we go. But this is the last precept, and I'm going back. There's Isaiah, this Psalm 65 and 4. Blessed is the man who thou choosest and causes to approach unto thee, that he may dwell in thy courts. It said, we shall be satisfied with the goodness of thy house, even of thy holy temple, by terrible things in righteousness. You see, by terrible things in righteousness wilt thou answer us. This is how the Lord answer the hopeful elect through trials and tribulations. But it's terrible things in righteousness, man. It's not to destroy you, it's to build you up, build your faith up on a level. Every time you level up in this truth, man, on a level. Every time the Lord put you through something, he level you up, man. So when Jacob trouble hit, that's why I say in Psalm 91, when they say, 1,000 shall fall at thy side and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. That's you being built up. You're just going to be moving. Because it's saying Jeremiah 25 and 33, there shall be bodies from one end of the earth even to the other, man. And if family got to play out, right? If family got to play out in these scriptures, that means it's going to be a bit of time, man. And you're going to be smelling stink if you be one of those elect men and women. You're going to have, it's going to be stank, man. Bodies gonna be everywhere. Later, I say they should not be buried, man. So when they say that you should not lament for them, you ain't gonna cry because you knew they asked, they didn't follow the ways of the Lord, man. These words. So at that point in time, man, it's gonna be bodies everywhere, man. So if 1,000 gonna follow at your side, you're gonna see bodies just dropping by the thousands, and saying 10,000 by thy right hand, but it should not come nigh thee. That's when you ain't gonna be crying. Ain't gonna be no tears. Ain't gonna be no feeling sad because you knew, hey, they didn't want to come to the knowledge, man. So it said, by terrible things and righteousness wilt thou answer us, O power of our salvation, who are the confidence of all the ends of the earth, and of them that are far off upon the sea, which is who? The Israelites scattered around the world, man. So back in Isaiah 33 and 6, it reads, Isaiah 33 and 5, the Lord is the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai is exalted, for he dwelleth on high. He hath filled Zion with judgment and righteousness. By terrible things and righteousness do he answer the hopeful elect. But by terrible things and wickedness, or it's still righteousness, do he judge the 2/3, man? Because he said he's balanced, he's just. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, is his treasure. So, hey man, by terrible things in righteousness do the hopeful elect get judged, man. By terrible things in righteousness do the hopeful elect get judged. Hey, and terrible things in righteousness that the wicked get condemned, man. It's plain. Lord willing to edifying. Gotta give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rikah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, whether you can accept it or not. And a sincere salutation to all the occupant pushing this truth and believing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, waking up the hopeful elect. And shalom to the outwalk who are listening and learning, the few sisters who are listening and learning. Lord willing to edifying. Till next time, I say shalom, wa abab abal. The water for tuning in. May Yahweh Shema Shah continue to bless you in your houses. Stay prayed up. Shalom.